Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Maggie and today we're watching House of Dragons Season 2, Episode 6. So for reactions, you can check the links down below. I'm flooding them in Patreon. There is going to be a full and cut version of the reactions if you want to check them out. For early reactions, you can become a member in YouTube and also for my Instagram, OnlyFans, and for my Twitch where you can hang out. You can again check the links down below. So I'm a little bit late on the episode. I know, I'm sorry for that. But only now I found time to actually watch it and I'm super duper excited about it. It's getting more and more interesting and the drama is rising there. So yeah, hope you enjoy and let's go.
I have 500 fighting men, armed and full of spirit.
I bring 1,000 knights of my own and 7 times as many archers and men-at-arms. By the time we are finished with the Riverland scum, the Red Fork will have earned its name.
Even he seems a little bit concerned about everything.
Tell my brother we are ready to march as soon as Prince Aemond is able to join us on Vega.
And until the prince makes his answer, my lord?
I guess we're gonna wait.
My men have had a long march. They are most eager to embrace the hospitality of your keep.
Is he the one who is ordering around? Yeah, you're welcome. Come on.
He dares to summon
Oh, he's angry. Yeah, honestly, how does he dare?
There is a large dragon in the Riverlands, your grace.
Well, now that you're at that position, you have to deal with stuff like that.
Tell your brother that if he does not deliver his host to Harrenhal with haste, Daemon's dragon will become the least of his worries.
That's kind of badass.
We will make an alliance with the Triarchy.
A little more than pirates,
They are a stone's throw away across the narrow sea. Lannister and Hightower ships will take months to arrive. The Triarchy will delight in a chance to terrorize the Sea Snake again. Let them weaken his blockade, while our true allies make their long journey east.
Okay, I'm getting back my words.
The Triarchy may play at accepting terms, but they are not to be trusted. Your father knew this.
Risk it until you take the biscuit. That's the way that he is living, at this motto.
It's time you set out for Harrenhal, I think.
Your Grace, if Daemon prevails in the Riverlands, I no longer have the numbers to challenge him.
He doesn't really care about anyone, what they think here, in my opinion.
The longer we wait, the more chance he will prevail.
He's like, I ordered, you have to do it.
My uncle is a challenge I welcome, if he dares face me.
Oh, that's gonna be so epic. It's kind of like facing like something that you wanted to become in a way for him, for Daemon.
I see we're all agreed.
I love how nobody actually agreed, but he's like, okay, the problem is settled. That's it.
Boldness is one thing, but
Remind
overconfidence.
me of your place on the small council.
Yeah, his confidence is definitely growing up and that's a mistake.
You served the realm well, at a time of need.
Is he resigning her?
That need is ended. You are no longer obliged.
It's not a matter of obligation. This council is in need of a tempering voice.
But more than enough of those, if you ask me.
You have the impetuousness of youth and its arrogance, neither of which is to be desired
I
in a
release
king.
you of your seat. Sure you'll be much pleased to return to more domestic pursuits.
Okay. He's next level, honestly.
Have the indignities of your childhood not yet sufficiently been avenged?
I'm enjoying his character a lot, to be honest. I don't think that he's gonna stop now.
You have the gratitude of the crown.
Wow, that hurts. Okay, to be honest, this is looking really cool. Like the whole thing.
I have lost Princess Rhaenys and her dragon, and I must not go to battle myself, as I am constantly told, lest I am slain or captured, and with me are hopes of victory.
Okay, I feel like this is super hard to admit.
There is still Daemon, and Caraxes, and the Rivermen.
He's really going to try this idea. It's not like he has like some kind of choice.
And I see now that to do that, I need more dragon riders. For Vermithor and Silverwing, and for Seasmoke, who I believe misses his bond.
But there are no more in your family, Your Grace. There is Princess Rhaena,
But the dragons here would not take her as a rider.
Then who could do it?
You.
Well, you have to create a bond with them, so
You are of noble birth.
it's a little bit like a test. Let's see who is gonna win that.
Your grandmother's grandmother, Ariana, was born a Targaryen
Wow.
princess.
Those are some far connections here.
I must protest, Your Grace, the risk involved in such a venture.
Well, at this point, everything is a risk.
Your Grace honors me beyond what I deserve.
I guess this is really such a big honor.
I do not compel you to do this. It has never been attempted before. To claim a dragon, you must also be prepared to die.
Yeah, that's a lot of risk here.
That is my oath, Your Grace.
Then perhaps the gods will favor us.
Okay, I don't think that it's gonna be that easy.
Brother.
It's probably getting crazier. Oh my god! Oof, every time a different thing.
The heir for a day. Did you say it?
You can't possibly still be angry about this.
My family was just destroyed. You should have been at my side. But instead you chose to celebrate your own rise.
Wow. It's really like scenes are hunting him.
You have no allies at court but me. I have only ever defended you. And everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face.
Oof.
I've decided
Don't.
to name a new heir. You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once. And you are to do so without quarrel, by order of your king.
You cannot run away from that. You have to suffer through it. It really feels like the ghosts from his past are just everywhere. Maybe we have to change things.
Or are you perhaps the culprit who's been tampering with my peace? A friend by day and a foe by night.
To what end?
To mine, perhaps.
He's in an unstable condition.
You are an agent of the Hightower rabble.
Maybe you have to count down and put down the knife.
Whatever your game is strong, I assure you, your king is on his guard.
Yes.
No. And stop watching me.
Okay. They're really questioning a lot of their life choices over there right now. Ah, is he finally deciding to get out of here?
Someone poisoned me. Or else it's this swamp air or...
The ghost of Harren the Black moaning his curses from Kingspire Tower.
Drivel!
It took him quite a lot of time.
The ghost, the curses, the blasted weirwood bed, I'm done with it.
He's like so done, yeah.
There are older things in this world than you or I or a living memory.
This is scary.
You are not the player, but a piece on the board.
Is she humbling him down?
I'm not like you.
In some ways, no.
You're getting crazier, so...
She never even wanted it. The crown. She spared it no thought.
Well, that's perhaps why your brother gave the crown to her. Perhaps those who strive for it are the least suited to wear it.
Don't lecture me!
Oh, that's actually so true.
Viserys never wanted it himself, if you recall. It came to him, and he did his best. It's not a prize to be won, but a burden to bear.
Oh, she's actually making him realize. This is taking a very different way of what I thought at the very beginning.
Daemon Targaryen asking for help?
Council.
He wants him to be a better person.
House Tully is not the largest house in the Riverland, nor is it the richest, but it is the most stable. But Grover Tully is their Lord Paramount. Without him, they will never raise their banners as one. Rivermen are made of mud. They would rather die stuck in it than yield 1 inch to one another.
Then I can do nothing. I need help, Alice.
nature.
Do nothing now.
She's really crumbling him down.
In 3 days' time, the winds will shift.
Okay, yeah. Definitely listen to her there. That was pretty convincing. It feels like they're sending him to his death. Oh, rest in peace, buddy. You still have time to rethink this decision? I love how everyone is literally swallowing there, being like, ugh. Okay, baby girl, calm down. The dragon is thinking you should be the ones to serve me.
No Harris, see smoke.
Wait a second. It's actually working. It worked. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god. Really? That's epic. That's gonna change a lot of things for them. He was tricked. Oh my god. That was brutal. Wow. Okay, yeah, it was too easy. I celebrated a little bit too early too. Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be maybe the one who is going to write that.
I wish you to sail with me. As my first mate.
Like, I feel like things are just going in that way for him.
Is this an order or a request? I will expect you to report for your duties on the morrow.
As my lordship commands.
Yeah, he didn't really leave him a choice here.
King Viserys loved his feasts and his wine, but never while our small folk went without.
Aye, but he's gone now. And his rightful heir denied her seat.
Yeah, war is being on so many levels here.
No use wondering what might have been.
Smooth. How you're poisoning the things just from the inside.
True, not as sensational. His numbers were few.
Well, they have to try it out a few
retake...
times. Oh! Oh!
It is my fault, I think, that you have forgotten to fear me.
Yeah! Learn to respect her.
It was worth the risk, no matter the outcome.
More good men killed.
Well, they have to try again.
Sir Stefan went willingly.
It was a reckless thought.
Probably not going to happen from the first time.
Might there not be others among the highborn of the Seven Kingdoms?
And who will be so foolish as to try, after hearing what befell Sir Stefan?
We're gonna hide that information.
I will look again. But Darkland had the most likely claim.
It's worth trying out.
The small folk of King's Landing are listening.
Ah, smooth, smooth.
They are hungry, and they need someone to blame.
And it's like so smart to use that anger in their own way.
But it is harder to wage war abroad when you must also keep peace at home.
Wow.
Then let us see to our plan.
I'm kind of happy that we have her on our side here.
This becomes you.
She's such an interesting character. And it helps her out so much.
I've been waiting all day. I'll take anything. Scraps.
Oh, this is so heartbreaking, really. Oh, this is just proving everything.
It seems, Your Grace, that the small folk have become restless.
So?
There is not food enough in the city.
Well, you have to take care for your own people too.
They still look to you to ensure their well-being. That is the burden of authority.
Well, you're the one on this position, so...
It does occur to me that Your Grace has yet to name a hand.
And he's suggesting himself, right?
I'll make it your responsibility.
My prince, it is an honor I've never considered for
No,
myself.
not to serve as hand, you toad, to fetch him. Send word to Otto Hightower. My grandsire may be overcautious, but his devotion to his family has never been in doubt.
Well, at least somebody is admitting that.
You'll see it done.
That hurts. He's burning them so hard.
His Grace the King has regained consciousness this morning, only for a few moments.
You said there was little hope.
Such happy news, right?
He is stronger than I thought.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting if he actually managed to live here.
Not happy news.
Uh-huh. Sarcastic much?
I'll see my brother.
Oh, that looks like it hurts so much. Oh gosh. You do make me feel for him. I'm impressed that he's still alive. Wow. You're going to suffocate him right now?
What do you remember?
It's hard not to remember your own brother burning you.
Nothing.
Smart. Smart. Oh, I'm cringing here. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
You challenged Meleese. It was foolish.
It was foolish to go against him more than anything else. Oh, so lovely!
Seems my brother has a long recovery ahead of him, Grand Maester.
I don't want to be his enemy.
And I've decided there is nothing to be gained with fretfulness.
Ah! He gave him that.
Meaning no offense, None of this is your fault.
I want mother.
Everything is important in its own way, after all. Ah. That's definitely not the best thing to see on your walk. Oh, they're so cute! Look at them! Oi!
I bring good news, Reyna. Prince Reggio has answered your letter.
There is actually good news here.
You misled me, my lady. There is a large dragon in the Vale.
She is so sneaky.
It is large and formidable, but alas wild.
Oh, so it's just out there.
A merchant cog, the gay abandon, will take you to Pentos.
Maybe we can take it. That's interesting.
Lord Corliss has chosen to raise you up to serve alongside him.
He's removing his hair so not to make it obvious.
You saved his life, brother. Do you never think about what could be ours? Or yours, anyway.
He wants him to aim higher and push him a little bit.
The riches.
They're so different here.
Servants.
Kinda wishing that they are the opposites, right?
Do not wish to dwell in it any longer.
I think that exactly because of that he is gonna have such a big role.
Stop wasting your life waiting for something that will never come.
I don't think that he's gonna stop there.
It was a bold attempt. I admire you for it.
At least he's supportive of her.
They say you struck Lord Bartimus today. In view of the staff and guard, the household is abuzz with it.
He is lucky I did not have his tongue. I have tired of being protected. Jace.
I like them. They actually look like a family.
They must see in me a ruler. And the symbols of authority are not jewels and gowns, but the shield and the sword.
My ruler is my mother, and I do not wish it otherwise.
She has to find her own way. There is always going to be people who are not gonna believe in her.
We will still never match the strength of the Green Armies. We need Daemon and his dragon.
May I be free for even 1 hour of the constant refrain of Daemon, Daemon, Daemon.
Your Grace.
My queen, our gift is sent.
Let us hope for clouds over the Blackwater tonight.
He's like, what is going on here? Woman. That's the gift, right? Smooth. Oh my god. That's how you're gonna turn them against. Wow. This is like buying them in a way, you know? If you vote for me, you're gonna get that. Yeah. Nice message, nice. So many. Oh my god. Wow. That's generous. Well, they're not even ready for what's coming for them, honestly. Like, they're underestimating somehow the Smallfolk. Emond, you know, is underestimating him.
His Grace sleeps 9 hours of every 10, but he did open his eyes and speak, however briefly.
That's still a success.
And what will he be if he lives?
I feel like his life is gonna be super hard if he actually lives. But maybe he can avenge himself somehow.
There has been no word from Sir Otto, as of yet.
They're non-stop like kicking him out and wanting him back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's sad when you realize some of the mistakes. When it's almost over. Or like, actually over.
Otto Hightower is ever resourceful. He will send news when there is news to send.
There is so many problems among the siblings. It feels like, you know, this constant competition.
My son Daron. What's he like?
Does he not write to you?
Less and less these days.
He's stalwart. Clever. As adept with his lute as he is with his sword. And a feature in the fancies of many a young lady, I'll wager.
Hey.
He's kind.
That's probably the most important thing.
Kindness is a quality I found lacking in his brothers.
You did well to send him to Ward. Yes, it seems the Red Keep, for
well,
all its privileges, may in fact be a less than salubrious environment for the forming of young men.
Maybe that's why he turned out to be different.
I'm sure you did your best.
She doesn't feel like she did her best here. Especially because her two boys turn out. Yeah.
I shall pray to the warrior for your safe return.
He seems so tired in a way from all of that. It's kind of like he really settled that this is it. There is still like tension between them.
This one stopped singing.
I thought we might light a candle. For Egon.
I'm always suspicious of everything that she's saying here. The doggy!
You, where'd you get that food? We're near a ship's ship. They came ashore in the middle of the night with gifts from the Queen. She thinks of us even now.
Whoa. That was a pretty strong manipulation going on here. Wow. I'm not sure how they're gonna fix that. I cannot imagine them being that hungry to even like fight about that. Oh my, this is crazy. Like all of them.
There's the crate of fishes! Keep moving! Long live Queen Rhaenyra!
Oh my god.
Your Grace! Please! Get off! No!
Sheathe your swords!
Oh, this is making it even worse. Like, everything against them is just gonna make them angrier. It's like a fire that you already started and it's just going to go on and on. No.
Out of my way!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, at least we got their loyalty there. He's actually starting to look much better.
The drink takes the pain away, but it dulls your mind. Don't take heart, Your Grace. You've already written yourself into legend. You survived Dragonfire, but I'm afraid you will never be whole.
Oh.
Orwell has exhausted his abilities. He's bound your leg, but you will never run again. Your mind is all that remains to you. Do not say that gladly. I came screaming into the world in the bowels of one of Harren's great towers. My lungs were strong, but my foot was so twisted that
He can kind of put himself
my father named it sorcery.
in his shoes.
People will pity you, either behind your back, and they will stare at you, or turn away.
He's warning him what is going to come from now on. Oh.
They will underestimate you, and this will be your advantage. No.
Yeah, like you can use what is left to you, in a way.
Your brother rules in your place now, which means that your life is in danger.
He's gonna help him. Especially after what Iman did there. Oh. Oh, I really feel for him. I think that he's gonna use that. Yeah, even more of those visions here. I feel like he has to fully embrace all of that so it can actually disappear.
David, she's gone.
I'm really enjoying like these scenes that they're making here with both of them.
You needed me. I'm here now.
Wow. In a way, I feel like this is meant for Rhaenyra. And he's actually realizing it now.
Lord Grover is dead. Young Oscar Tully is now Lord Paramount of the Riverlands.
What was the manner of Lord Grover's passing?
Well, he'd been ill, of course.
This is what they wanted, right? What a smirk. Huh? Wow, like this changed so fast. He's truly such an amazing actor to be able to pull that off like that. Maybe we can make it our own pet, right? Oh, or maybe not. And then we're gonna see who is gonna be the favorite. Oh my god! Like, I knew that there is gonna be some kind of coincidence there, so it can actually work out. Oh. Come on! This is your chance!
I do not think I can win this war.
Oh, she's really losing her confidence.
My own son questions my capabilities.
You have to prove them wrong.
He thinks I need Damon at my side.
He has ever done what suits Damon.
You always need support.
He was everything I wanted to be. Carefree, dangerous.
That's why they're kind of like working very well. Oh, ouch. Very well together.
He's never been at peace. He wished to possess me, but not to be possessed. And to see me take hold, finally, of what he always believed to be his. I fear he may have turned against me.
It is more his way to disappear.
I think it actually worked out exactly the opposite way.
Rhaenys and her dragon are dead. I have Syrax and 2 young beasts. We cannot take on Vhagar alone.
It's so sad how she's giving up.
And even if we somehow prevailed, how will I rule a kingdom when my own son doubts me?
You have me.
Oh, this is like the most unexpected relationship.
It was my father. I was still a child. He had his pleasure with me. And when after many months of this, it became evident that his seed had taken root.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
I cannot bear children. He left me for dead, but I lived.
I'm so sorry.
And she survived.
The world is cold and cruel, and there are few in it who are steadfast. You, I think, are steadfast. You have seen me as worthy, as an equal even.
She had put her trust in her. That
Because of that, I will serve
wow.
you.
Wow.
I believe
This is
you are
strong.
meant to be queen.
Wow. She believes in her. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually heartwarming. Oh my god. Wow, she needed that. Like, she honestly needed that so much. Is something going? What? I didn't even see that coming. Oh my god. Well, don't trust a man, yeah. Oh my god.
Begging your pardon. Your Grace.
Imagine Damon walking in exactly in that moment. Whoa.
Yes, he does that.
From what we have heard, he has a rider.
Who?
Oh my god, it worked! It worked!
The Greens?
I don't know who else it could be.
Shall I summon your council?
Hey, that's gonna be epic, come on. This is... Oh yeah. Okay, I definitely managed to call that out. That is gonna happen. Epic! Okay, that episode was actually so interesting, and I'm really happy that, you know, they actually made something that I think that they were setting up from a little bit earlier on. And I'm wondering if now that one of the brothers has Smoke, I think it was the name, if the other one is gonna have like some of the other brothers, or there is something different for him, because they did like mention, you know, those who doesn't want the ruling are the ones who are most fitted for that. And I think that maybe that applies to him too, in a way. And it's interesting because, you know, that was a brother who was mostly overlooked, and now things are gonna probably change because of the dragon. That it was kind of a coincidence that just happened to him right there. I was sure that it's not gonna be like, you know, those tests that they're running there. It's just gonna happen naturally, and the dragon just, you know, picked him. He was like, oh yeah, you're the one for me. And I feel like maybe it has to do with like his previous rider in a way. And also there was like this very interesting scene for me with Laris and Egon, yeah, because I think that, you know, he was very honest and very sincere with him. We saw like actual emotions out there. Yeah, sure, I think that, you know, he is doing that also for his own good because of the way that Emond is just pushing him away. But I think that they're setting up in emotion something very interesting here, because I did thought that maybe there is no way for him to survive after these injuries, but like he is very well like alive, and I think that he's gonna get better. Of course, he's not going to be able to heal properly, but like he told him, you can use that to your advantage. And I think that he's gonna come back and definitely like create a problem for Iman, who is apparently, you know, making everyone just serving him by like ordering them around and not really listening to anyone. And I do think that, you know, he has very good qualities for ruling on one side, but he's also missing a lot of qualities that he also needs there. Like, he's great for like strategies, battles and stuff like that. He's not afraid to risk it all, and he has like a very interesting character. Like, I'm enjoying his character. I don't agree with a lot of the things that he's doing, but like, I'm enjoying, you know, the savageness that this character is having. The same with Damon. Like, I'm really enjoying that. I think that this guy is like fitting the role so perfectly and playing it very entertaining. But I also think that a lot of the things that, you know, he's doing at the moment are like just very high confidence, and yeah, that's the problem. Because on one way, I feel like the brothers are just different, and they are maybe meant for different things. Like, one of them is like more strategic, like for the wars and stuff, and the other one is thinking more about the people, because he didn't really care about the people, and you need your people after all. Like, you're, you know, you need to protect them. That's your role there. And that is playing like such a and that was a mistake that he didn't care there, because it backfired on them. Like, Rhaenyra could actually use that to her advantage by sending out the food, and that was such a smart way, because war is really on so many levels, and it's on not like it was smart, like a smart manipulation, and it really turned things around for them. And like, I honestly didn't see that coming between them both there. But it also makes so much sense, because she was the one who was always there for her, while everyone else is like underestimating her and not believing in her. And she's like, you know, her comfort, her like strong shoulder, like she's giving her advices and actual solutions that are working out. And they're like a great team. But like, to think that she was the one who is unfaithful and not Damon first, I think it's kind of I don't know. I just didn't expect it. I thought maybe they were setting up like, you know, a thing between Damon and Alice in a way, and maybe still it can actually happen. But I feel like those things that he's seeing are definitely for the good, because it's making him, you know, his ghost haunting him and like regretting everything. And in a way, that apology, like those scenes with, you know, his brother were just amazing. I really loved seeing that. And it just worked out so well, in my opinion. And I think that you know, it's just changing him. Maybe he's always still going to stay like that. It cannot just poof. But we can definitely see that things are going to be different. And I think that he was saying, you know, this story also in a way for Rhaenyra. So like, things are really switching up. Like, they're having like you know, the proof that this is actually working out, this plan with the dragons and the dragon riders. Also, I think that he's definitely going to go back. And it's not so, you know, not hopeful. Like, she was ready to almost give up there, because she was realizing that she cannot win. But it seems like tables are turning. And honestly, you know, as much as like, I can understand every single character, and you know, from their point of view. And I also felt for Alice, I also felt for Egan and like his pain. And like, yeah, she had it coming with all like these decisions that she's making, but these conversations that she was having there was like realization that she didn't do well. And it just like saying your kids are like, you didn't do a good job, and like your kids turning out like that. I think that she's like really feeling powerless there. Like, he even, you know, got her out of the council. And wow. Wow. There is like a lot of things setting up in motion, and things are about to escalate again very, very soon. I really enjoyed the scene, especially with like the small folk, and how are they making them so important to the story. Because like, you cannot rule without those people. You need them, and you have to take care for them. And of course, they're going to get angry if you're not taking care of them. So yeah, interesting, very interesting. I'm very excited for like the next episode. I think maybe the next one is gonna, or maybe it's gonna be like that, or like things, no, definitely things are going to be escalating from the next episode. And it's interesting how, you know, they're non-stop switching them up, because it's like once like the greens are, you know, up there, and after that like the blacks are just going, and it's like non-stop like that, like a rotation, so you don't really know who is going to win. And also I think that, yeah, I really love these vulnerable sides of everyone, because sometimes you're thinking, oh gosh, like they're such a villains, you know, like also with Cole, with Alice, and you know, Egan, and Laris, and all of that. Like you can see, like, you know, their vulnerable sides, and I really love that there is also, like, you know, this black, it's not black and white, there is also this grays here. So thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoy. I hope that it made sense what I said here, because it's pretty late, and yeah, I'm not sure that I'm making sense. I hope so. So thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoy, and bye.